even go as far as it's my business. I'm trying to advertise my business. Let me do it on my daughter's head. Your business is not your daughter.
2 weeks. You get it's like what you said, that wigs are like now the new clothes. Like
they are like the new clothes, because people are having 100 and they even come with personality disorder and character. Let me tell you.
The wigs gives
today I'm wearing Francesca, tomorrow I'm wearing Suzanne. Doesn't necessarily change who you are.
Yeah, it doesn't define your beauty. No matter the kind of wig you're wearing, it does not mean it's the wig that will make you fine.
Beautiful. If you are not fine, you're not fine.
That's so harsh.
That's harsh. Okay.
That's harsh.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of DTTT, Deep Talks, Thinkable Thoughts. And I am Adni. With me is...
Valerie.
Why are you laughing, Valerie? Today we'll be talking about today's wig culture. I don't know why this woman is laughing. What is funny?
What is DTTT?
I just wanted to, enter with the you know what I want to show the paper. I want to show the paper. DTTT.
Wait, my card.
And today we'll be
talking. My card has fallen.
For Christ's sake, she's a lot to handle, isn't it? It's what I deal with, people.
Shut up.
So today, guys, we'll be talking about...
No, we're not doing that. Let's again. Start from the beginning.
We're not starting from any beginning. Today, we'll be talking about today's wig culture. Haha! Today's wig culture. You guys, Valerie, what are we talking about? What did I just say? Today's
wig culture.
And what is today's wig culture? What is wig? I mean, we should define wig. I mean, we should just go straight.
Wig is this thing that you're wearing first?
No. You cannot say that. This is not a wig. It's a sewing.
Please, children of God, what is she wearing?
It is
What's
not.
this?
It's a weave. It's not a wig, guys. Look, it's my hair that's on top. Period. Let's continue. And what is today's wig culture? Today's wig culture, from what I know and what I have seen so far, is that there's a... I don't know if it's
today's wig culture. Is the nonsense that you people are using wig to do on Instagram.
You will let me to finish talking.
Yeah, talk.
You are sure we will not start this thing again? Or you will remove all this part? Oh God!
I must start to take it out.
She doesn't let me be.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Today's wig culture is basically the you see, you don't make me talk basically. It's simply the incessant need for women. Don't let me even just say women, because like the other genders too, they're involved. The incessant need for people to constantly be on wigs. And it's not just even like wigs that people wear normally, because we know that wig is something that we use to cover our head. Maybe our hair is not in the state that we want to be. Something that we can use to quickly just, get ready and get out. This thing is something that has been used since the times of our mothers.
Most wigs are not something that you can just wear and just go out.
No, there are wigs that you can just wear.
There are like
out.
simple wigs, and then there are wigs that take it. People are laying wigs.
No, that's why I said I was coming to that. Okay, like that's why I said that's what wig was. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But now the wigs that are in vogue, that are trending now, are the ones that you actually have to glue to your scalp, and that one is the maintenance may have problem with, and the fact that people feel the need to always be on wigs these days.
That's not what I have a problem with, to be honest.
Let's see what you have a problem
with. What I have a problem with today's wig culture is the nonsense you people are using wig to do. It's the stupid, exorbitant prices you people are calling wigs these days. And the fact that everybody thinks that if they don't have a certain type of wig, they have not arrived. That is where I have a problem. That is today's wig culture that I have a problem with.
Okay, but that's part of it now, because there's already been, and there's an incessant need for this thing to always be one. Of course, there'll be demand for it now. When there's demand, the prices of things we want it will go up. It's the normal.
I miss the days where we had like really simple wigs, really inexpensive wigs. I get that we're evolving, yeah. I understand it. I understand that people need to wear things that are more natural, because there's this thing that I think that most people believe that the more expensive the wig is, the more natural it looks on your head, and then it can pass for your hair. It's a lie. First of all, if you lay hair, we know that you laid it. If you let the lace melt on your head,
or you pop like
on your scalp, or you put all the foundation that you need to make, just so it can go with the color of your scalp or the color of your skin tone, we know that it is wig first. So this recent crave of people trying to wear wigs to pass it off.
Is a craziness.
To pass it off as their natural hair is another wig culture that I don't like.
Another one that I'm going to pick from what you just said is the fact that today's wig culture is kind of creating a shame for natural hair in a way. Why do I say a shame? Like creating shame for people to wear their natural hair because there's this incessant need and people already feel the need to always wear wigs and weaves, which is not a bad idea. You choose to wear your hair the way you want it. But you know when something's already getting to the toxic level, you see that's why we always come and tell you things when it's already getting like, it's like people are not seeing this thing. Or people are seeing it, they just feel like it's not a problem. It has already gotten to the level people do not mind for their hair, their own natural hair. It should disappear. In fact, it should disintegrate. So far they can glue that wig on it. They don't care. And that's where the problem is because it's not like there's a shame. My natural hair is not good.
They disintegrate.
I don't understand. I just now the way the thing comes to my mind, I talk like they don't mind. And when I say they don't mind, people are giving themselves
inflicted alopecia.
Self-inflicted traction alopecia. That's what they are giving themselves. Yeah, because when you constantly glue something on your head, you tell me yes, you use the alcohol or you buy the chemical. There's a spray to remove.
So is that why you didn't glue your own hair?
I did not glue my hair because personally I actually don't like the idea of actually gluing something to my head. Mm-hmm. I love fixing weaves. This is the first weave I've fixed in a year. But I also love making braids. Do you understand? But like this culture of people should be fixing, it has already got to the level where there's already a shame. People cannot wear
the wig
hair
culture
like this.
Actually shames
people cannot braid hair like this. And I love braiding my hair. And there's already like a celebrity culture. I'll keep on saying celebrity and influencers because these are the people that a lot of people look up to. And these are people that people see things from and they emulate it from and they pick it up from them. They've already created a craze of when they show up somewhere, everybody's showing up, all prim and proper, which is not bad. But certain people are already taking it to another level. These people are celebs. These people are influencers or whatever it is that they are. And this thing they'll probably just wear for that day. But girls and people have turned into something that I want to make my hair. You have gluing your head for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You keep on gluing it, and you have hair. But you've already psychologically told yourself that your hair is not good enough.
I once watched
needs to be covered.
I once watched a podcast that somebody was saying that wigs make you look put together.
You said?
Somebody was saying that wigs make you look put together, and your I'm not going to call names, of course, before people start dragging me. And your natural hair makes you look unkempt.
Wow.
And it makes me wonder how daft somebody can be to make a statement
because
like that. Nothing is wrong with your natural hair to make somebody say that wigs make you put together. I understand it. You can pack your hair and you look put together. You can make all back and you look put together. You can make simple styles.
Because
do not equate somebody being put together or somebody looking clean
wigs and weaves
to wigs. You get it's like what you said that wigs are like now the new clothes. Like
they are like the new clothes, because people are having 100 and they even come with personality disorder and character. Let me tell you.
The wig gives
today I'm wearing Francesca. Tomorrow I'm wearing Suzanne. They already have name for it, and these people are and these to put that these things are very expensive. And have
you seen the prices of wigs these days?
I don't even want to imagine. I don't want to imagine.
Listen, and to think that wigs are so expensive. Our own is to talk about when people are going overboard with things. That's why we come on this podcast and we talk about it. We do not have a problem with you wearing wig. We have a problem with you seeing that there is a particular expensive wig out there that you are now conditioning yourself to want to purchase. Now, when I say conditioning yourself, I'm not saying that the money is somewhere in your account sitting there and then you can afford it. No, some people will literally starve to afford a certain type of hair. That's you going overboard, and that is the one that's
creating a mental disorder somewhere that
there's something wrong with you. Also, people think that if they haven't worn a particular wig, a particular type of wig, they have not arrived.
I'm not there yet. People are not there yet.
But that's not how it should be. Wigs are something that should just what's the word now? It doesn't make you. It doesn't
necessarily change who you are.
Yeah, it doesn't define your beauty. No matter the kind of wig you're wearing, it does not mean it's the wig that will make you fine.
If you are not fine, you're not fine.
That's so harsh.
That's harsh. Okay.
That's harsh.
But like, it's not the wig that is making you fine, and it's not the one that will make you fine. Do you understand? You are fine by yourself, but still, let me not talk so that they'll not be like, I'm not fine.
Also, let's talk about how wig has become more like a competition these days.
Competition.
Yes, let me explain.
Explain, please.
Do you know that there are some certain people that would say that they cannot repeat a particular wig because they may repeat their wigs on like a daily basis, but the moment they take a picture and then they upload it on Instagram, Twitter,
wig is not something for you to be wearing on a daily basis.
Some people will say that, I've heard people say that before. I've used this particular wig on a picture on Instagram, so let me wait until
it's just I said it like it's on wig is not the new clothes.
Does that make sense?
New clothes are not weird.
It doesn't make any sense. Don't come and kill yourself for unnecessary pressure. If you have one wig in one picture, you can wear it again. It's your money that you used to buy it. You can wear the wig over and over again. So it's not something that you should use to define you. And the fact that somebody has 10,000 wigs, nobody has 10,000 wigs, well, let's just put it like that. And you have 3 wigs, doesn't mean that the other person is better than you. It doesn't mean that you have to save your own money, starve.
Sister, brother, make your hair.
Brother,
make your hair. It doesn't mean that you have to wear wig. You know the wig culture of today it pains me. You know why it pains? One of the reasons that it pains me, because I keep saying a lot of things like on this. I keep saying this thing in this show. The kind of things that we do are the things that the generation that have been like that are coming up, that are looking up to us, that they'll see as normal.
Which generation is looking up to you, Aduni?
Valerie, I'm saying like my little cousins, the teenagers, the 8-year-old, the 10-year-old, the 13-year-old, the 15 years old. This, I'm not saying look up to me, like looking up to the things that are being done subjectively or objectively.
Yeah, that's true, because I remember when I was growing up, I looked up to my aunties that did makeup. So
yes, like they do, and the things that we do are the things that they will see as things that are normal. Do you understand? And now it has gotten so far as people don't allow their kids be kids anymore.
Children are wearing wigs.
Joke apart. I remember that my 1-year-old birthday was with the low cut that was on my head, and nothing happened.
Excuse me.
And pictures were taken.
Anthony, in our time, our hairlines will recede like this. It was like, I cannot show my baby picture so that people will not drag me. But my hairline was like this.
Well, some babies even have a lot of hair.
And some people don't. No, some people don't even have hair at all. But does that mean that you should
at 1 year old, everybody that have completed?
Jesus, that thing is so irritating. Like, how do you subject?
Gone that far.
How do you subject your child to wearing lace wig? Are you mad? Is there something wrong? I'm sorry, but is there something wrong with you?
Can I get tissue, please?
There's nothing wrong with you that should make you think that it's okay for a child to wear wig. Please don't do that. It does not make any sense.
Because you already feel like it's something that you should do. Yes, they do lay with glue. They are not just that. It has already gotten that far deep into your subconscious that you feel that this wig has to be a part of your daily life. Your hair is not something that should be done again. And I get it. Natural hair for a lot of us can be daunting.
Mine is daunting.
Can be daunting. And the way I will handle my own natural hair is not the way she or any other person will handle. To me, it might seem like a lot of work. To her, it might seem like a lot of work, and she's still willing to do it because she loves her natural hair. Doesn't mean that I don't love mine, but like I can choose to relax.
I will not wear wigs.
Yes, it doesn't also mean that she wouldn't wear wigs. I can choose to relax my hair. I can choose to texturize it. I can choose to put keratin in it to make it straight because that's what works for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get the fact that we're saying this today's wig culture. It seems like people can wear wig, but what it has become, there's already an obsession that is surrounded around it, because this obsession has gone as far as leading into you gluing wigs on 1-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. What are you teaching these children? What are we saying to ourselves? Our hair is not good enough. It shouldn't be worn to places. And it makes me wonder. That's why like certain celebrities can, full chastely, buoyantly, stupidly, I'm saying this, stupidly open your mouth. Do not wear your natural hair to my event. When I saw that podcast, it was so painful because this is a lot of things that will sit down in the subconscious of different human beings. We keep saying that our hair is not good, it's textural, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to comb. Whichever way works for you, baby.
Wait, what was the conversation on the podcast?
The conversation wasn't even in that perspective. It was something that came up along the line. But she said that do not bring your natural hair to my event. Your natural hair is for the church, it's for going out, it's for picking kids. Sister, your natural hair is for wherever you want to wear it to, wherever the fuck you want to wear it to. Because the things that we speak into existence these days, you don't know how powerful it is. As little as what she has said is, it has sat down in the soul of certain people. Even the people that have been second guessing, my braid, let me be wearing it. No, they are not thinking, don't wear your braid. People have natural, beautiful, and they maintain it the way they like, and I love it.
Braids are a bit cheaper than, in fact,
cheaper or not cheaper?
Sorry, braids are not cheap again. Scratch that.
Cheaper or not cheaper? Like, we really need to understand that this thing is actually, it's a virus and it's spreading. Somebody is putting it into the air. Keep gluing your hair. Girls cannot go out without wearing a wig. Okay, yes, wigs are beautiful because it's something that is very easy to navigate. Somebody calls you, maybe your hair is not kept or something, you wear it, go. But it should be what it is. Wig is for something that is temporary. But now it's something that is of permanence. People, this gluing of wig, I think it's stuff that all these cosmetologists on movie productions or set they do to make whatever it is look realistic, and the fact that the characters have to look certain way in different time. But these things, you are already taking it and said that, okay, this is what I want to be doing on a day-to-day basis. My sister, and you are wondering why the edges is not growing. It cannot grow.
Self-inflicted alopecia. What's the word you call it?
Distraction. You are inducing your own alopecia by yourself. And it's so painful. And we have gone as far as saying that it's okay. There was a time we still complaining about, don't wear makeup for children. No, this one you are gluing. Lace, HD front tab, whatever it is that people call it. Full-blown clothes. You are gluing it on a child's head and you feel like it is okay. Because that's what you have spoken into your own subconscious. And you're already creating a generation where they feel every little girl, every little black girl feels like it's okay. Women even go as far as, it's my business. I'm trying to advertise my business. Let me do it on my daughter's head. Your business is not your daughter. Your business is not on your daughter's head. Because that baby girl is also thinking, oh, it's beautiful. Mommy, she will feel like she also needs to be wearing this.
And that child will feel a need to always want to wear a wig. Because
her hair will never be enough for her. It will never be good enough.
The wig is a better option.
Their hair will never be good enough anymore. And not because of you are wearing it on their head, because they can also see that you too, it is something that you always wear. There is nothing wrong with our natural hair. There is nothing. Do whatever it is that you want with your hair. Wear it how you want to wear it. But do not create a culture that frames shame around natural hair.
Some people also feel that wearing wigs are like a means to protect your own natural hair. Because,
girl,
wait.
Then you put the braid under your head, carry it for 3 to 4 months. No.
Because some people, when they make braids, it's painful.
Yes. You can cut your hair.
It's a long process. You sit for long and then you decide that, okay, let me just make over cornrow and they just cover it with wig and it's more convenient. A lot of people would defend the wig culture by saying that wigs are more convenient.
They are convenient.
They are convenient. But when basically what we're talking about,
it's turning into a norm. You don't understand. Yeah. They're normalizing. Wig is the new norm for a black girl's head. Valerie, if you start scrolling on your Instagram feed, I tell you, if you see one natural hair girl or somebody in braids, you are seeing 5 people with lace wig and blue front half.
I miss the time where everybody was natural hair girly and just trying to
the time when we were aspiring to make the next shuku or all back and add beads, and our natural hair was what we were aspiring to look at and see how we can navigate to make it look beautiful. And there is nothing wrong with wigs. It's just the way it is being used these days. Holy Lord.
Men wear wigs now either.
Bro.
Wait till reach.
The virus is spreading.
How would it reach?
It is spreading.
It is rich.
It is spread.
To think that men are now so uncomfortable with the fact that they have a particular bald patch on their head and then they need to cover it with wig. How did we get here?
I feel
it's like, okay. I have nothing. You know, when people who have alopecia or people who have like hair falling off problems and then they wear wig, I see it as okay. You know. It's okay. There's nothing
people
wrong
don't
with
have
it.
hair falling problem these days. They are creating the hair falling problem.
When I see that all you do is to wear wig, is one wig to the other wig, is that people are borrowing wigs.
Yes, they borrow.
How does that make you feel?
It has gotten that bad. It has gotten that bad.
That you sit down in your house and you have an occasion to go to and you're calling somebody, you're calling your friend. People are renting wigs. People are borrowing wigs.
They are renting wigs.
What's a rich soul? I ask again. It's not. It's it doesn't make you feel like you have arrived though. In my opinion, no. Wig is not adding any value to your life. The same way making braids does not add value to your life. That's just how it is. So do not go overboard because you think that wearing wig gives
what
you
is
some
acceptable
form
now.
of, yeah.
You know, there's also a mentality now, like from that girl that spoke, from what Coco by Chloe said. From the mentality was like, if you want to go to big events, your natural hair shouldn't be worn. You know, you should be on wigs.
Why? But
because
why?
this is what's
But
acceptable.
I like my natural hair.
Because natural hair doesn't look fine or appealing enough for places like that. Like, then she made a statement of like, you know, when you wear a dress.
But I kind of think that she came out later and she said some people misunderstood her.
I don't care. I saw that podcast and I watched it from the beginning to the end, and I knew what context she was speaking from. Whatever it is that she's trying to defend or has defended, what she said on that podcast and the context she said it with is what is it exactly means. Because you say you go as far as dressing up, you're wearing a lovely dress, then you're not coming, you're just coming with your all back on top of it. What is wrong with your all back on top of it? Who said they are what should
I like braids.
And we are not these actors, because a lot of us, we have developed a lot of personality disorder. So you feel like it's okay. You know, you wear Suzanne today. You know, you wear Shakira tomorrow. You know, you wear Valerie the next day. Really?
What's my name they do for dates?
Sorry, I just wanted to give the wig your name, innit?
Okay.
No, don't be vexed.
I'm not vexed. You guys, I feel like if we keep on talking about this wig culture, we'll start stepping on people's toes, or people will perceive us as
judgmental. It's not that judgmental. I'm actually saying like that.
They feel afford wig.
And even if I can afford wig, I had other things to use money to do. And doesn't mean that I actually do not like weaves. I do like wigs.
I wear wigs.
I like wigs. But I didn't even like wearing wig personally. I like sewings. And that's just something that's my own style. And
I like wigs. If I see a good wig that I like, I would buy it. But that doesn't mean that because I have this particular wig, when I have something that is as neat as this you shouldn't on my hair, wear it. Then I'll have to, or I have an occasion where
it's not befitting enough. You know, you shouldn't wear this hair on this podcast with the weave. It's
when I first moved to this island, I always used to feel the need to, true life. I always felt the need to wear wig.
To blend in. Because of the atmosphere that you're working in.
But
this is influencing you.
But wait, but when I started working, my first experience with carrying my natural hair, oh my god, I loved the attention I got from the office.
Gets tiring, innit?
No, the attention I got from the office, I loved it. They're like, my bosses, like my deans and my instructors, they're like, is this your natural hair? We like it. I'm like, so wait till you can't cover since. What was I trying to hide?
We're trying to be like them, and you felt like it
wasn't good enough. Since I experienced that people who I was trying to blend in with,
they validated you,
liked my hair. I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm not doing this thing again. And I started carrying braids.
So are you saying that you were not really even comfortable with it? You just
in the beginning.
True.
In the beginning,
I understand.
I wanted to blend in.
I know you can be when you're in an atmosphere.
So when we're saying things like this, we know. We can understand, we can relate.
I understand, yes. I see it
because
a lot.
For me, it was a thing of blending in. So I wanted to wear wigs a lot. But the first time, wig was unavailable. Not like, there was no time. And then I took my natural hair to work and everybody loved my hair. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I started carrying my natural hair. So now, I wear hairdos like this more than I wear wigs. That is because I have come to a realization that there's nothing wrong with your natural hair.
There is nothing wrong. And I feel like the virus that is spreading is going to hurt a lot of generations if it is not curbed.
A colleague of mine approached me and said that he wanted to do a shoot. Like, he wanted to shoot different nationalities and all of that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll shoot with you. And he looked at me and he said he wanted to tell me something and I should not get offended.
Please, what did he say?
And he said, could you come with your natural hair?
Why? You really felt like you'd be offended?
That's what he said. So he felt, this person I'm talking about, he's an Iranian. He felt that I would have been offended if he asked me. And this is what we project unknowingly.
Yes, and they can see it.
Now, these people think that if they compliment our natural hair, there's something wrong with it. Because we have created a barrier to them that makes them believe that every time they come to us and want to admire our natural hair, we have a problem with it. I have a problem with people touching my hair, but that doesn't mean if you touch my hair, I'll smack your hand or I'll say, oh no, don't touch me. I'll just look at you and I'll smile.
Your own experience in your place is even good.
So I realized that since my friend told me that he wanted to shoot and he was like, he needed my natural hair for the shoot. And I said, well, my natural hair is very hard to maintain. I don't think I would want to do that.
It can be pretty tough.
And he immediately made that statement. He said, but please, or can you get somebody who... Because he said, because I've seen your natural hair and I want it in the shoot. That's what I want.
Can you see the
so that, okay, you know what? I'll do that. And for the shoot, I had on my afro. For somebody who was from the race, I thought wearing wigs, I was going to blend in.
Yeah, Peruvian hair, blending.
Yeah, who admired my hair? I felt, I'm done with this wig thing.
They will call it dono hair. Like we have they've lost it to the level where we've forgotten that wigs, aside the fact that it was created for convenience, it was also created for certain people with certain diseases, like people that have alopecia or people that had cancer and any illness that involves like loss of hair. People forget. I saw a video of a hair vendor. She confidently made a video and she did not feel like that video it is wrong on all levels, and like
Tell us about the video.
Can you see that the hair we're selling is raw donor hair? Then she asked the little girl, I think that girl is not going to be even up to maximum, she's going to be 10 or 9, and she cut the little girl's hair and she cut it on camera. Can you see that it's raw donor that we're selling because of the wig that you want to wear on your head?
You're even lying, because how many hairs are you going to sell in your factory that is donor hair first? You're not cutting a child's hair.
A child's hair, it has gotten that bad.
What does that tell
When
me?
they see us now, they tell you, we have wig. When most of all these Chinese or other country people like, wig, like, because they know that black people wear wig, and that's it's a thing. We wear wig all the time. That's our hair.
How did we get here? They will now say, if your vendor is not selling what's the word you called it just now? Don't know hair. Can your vendor ever
can never ever. We don't want. And they've created, like, you see that need for it, the obsessive need for it, the demand. That's why we have outrageous prices for hair. We not be sellable. We buy hair 5 million,
and you people are buying.
They go for 5 million. 1 million is the normal standard for what girls are buying now.
You want
to be bad.
You don't have a stable.
You want to be the celeb that you are.
Aduni, you don't have a stable means of income. You don't have anything that you can fall back on to say.
You gotta look good.
So say maybe if everything casts today now, I have something to fall back. You want to buy 2 million naira hair wig because you think that's the in thing.
It's really sad, honestly. I really hope that like you guys can pick what it is that we're saying out.
No,
and not like be
don't
something
come for us. So we wear wigs. So
if you want to come for me, no problem. But like I need you guys to see that this is what we're saying. We're not attacking wig in itself. It's the culture that that's created around
what it has become.
There's a need for it. It has to be a part of your life.
Love your hair.
You shouldn't be able to do without it. And it has gotten as far as even children. Person go do 10-year-old birthday, you don't carry wig put on top of her head.
No, 10 years is even far. The one that annoys me is 1, 2, 3,
even
4,
10 years,
5.
that person is still a child. Braid her hair, pack her hair or something. Why are you making this child feel like her hair is not? If your child does not have hair,
let it be. Most of us don't have hair when we're growing up. Our parents don't wear. Did they wear you wig? You that you're wearing your child wig. Your mama wears you wig.
It's not this telephone wire this thing packing gel that we used to do.
People will say that if there's no hair first to hold, you cannot do packing gel, Abi. But it's fine now. It's okay.
Wig. Just because you want to please us on the internet. We don't like your child is looking like they have hair that is not their own.
If you self-inflict alopecia on your child's head, we will not be there. We will not be there to help you to be going helter-skelter to go and look for solutions. Alopecia is really bad though. It will mess up your child's mental health. Don't do this because it will not help you to be going to Pascal and doing all this.
And people you're even trying to please, they do not see it.
Do you remember
the celebs are your faves that are following? They don't put wig on their children.
Do you guys remember when there was something like, you know, when we're growing up, there were some people that had like spaces on their head. They will now say is
lapa. Yes, not ringworm they call it.
People carried their hair with patches. And we're okay. Yes, we made fun of them, but people were okay with this. Why is that when you were having lapa in those days, your mama not wear you wig?
Attire.
Is it lapa they called that busy
attire?
Whatever it was, anyways. So you guys, please love your hair, your natural hair. Nothing is wrong with it. don't define your beauty.
It doesn't.
It just
it enhances.
But
just like if you make your hair.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Let's not talk too much before you people come first.
Thank you for joining us on this episode and listening. We appreciate you. Would like to thank our sponsors, Let's Laundry Magusa, and you can find the videos of our podcast on the link that'll be in the description on Jim Shanty Productions YouTube page.
Shout out to Jim Shanty.
Yes, she's doing the Lord's doing by recording us.
She's doing the Lord's work.
The Lord's work. Okay, the Lord's work by recording us, and we do appreciate her. And we appreciate you also for wanting to listen to us and even listening to us. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for our next episode.
Turn on your post notifications, subscribe, do all that good stuff.
On YouTube. We love you. Bye.